paper number 26. Now in this question number 66 to 70. Now these 5 are based on seating arrangement. Now how many persons are there? And there are some 10 persons, and P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X and Y. And they are seated around a pentagonal table. Now this is a pentagonal table we have. And in this pentagonal table, how many persons are there? 10 persons were there. Now these 10 persons were seated around this pentagonal table, and 5 at the corners and 5 at the centers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again, and T sits out to the left of R. Where is this T? And T is seated out to the left of R. And so many possibilities are there to this R? R can be at the center or R can be at the corner, isn't it? And T sits out to the left of R, T is, sir. Are you getting this one or not? Now T is out to the left of R. Now T sits out to the left of R, here again. Now T is seated out to the left of R. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people were there. And another 5 people were there. Then, if R is here, T sits out to the left of R, T is here. R, who is an immediate neighbor of S. R is an immediate neighbor of S. S can be at any one of these two places. R is an immediate neighbor. There are 2 persons between S and W. In between S and W, how many people are there? Exactly 2 people. And P sits second to the left of V. Now P is seated second to the left of V. And U is not an immediate neighbor of P. Now U is not an immediate neighbor of P. U and P cannot be adjacent. And 2 persons are in between Q and X. Now in between Q and X, how many people are there? There are exactly 2 people. And V is an immediate neighbor of W. Now V is an immediate neighbor of W. And W who sits at the side of the table. Now W is at the side of the table. And next one. And Q sits second to the left of R. Now Q is seated second to the left of R. Q is here. Now here Q is at this place. Now Q is here. And next one. And Q sits second to the left. And 1 person between T and S. 1 person between T and S, S must be here. Now 1 person between T and S, S is here. Isn't it? As S is at this place, then S and W, there must be exactly 2 people. 1, 2, and W. W can be either here or W can be here. Now in either of these 2 cases, W is at the center. Now here in this case, W must be either here or here, which is not possible because W is at the side of the table but not at the corner. And this case is ruled out. Now we have left with this one. The next one, V and W are adjacent to each other. And 1 person between T and S, 1 person between Y and W. In between Y and W, there must be exactly 1 person. The next one, P and V, and S and W, there are exactly 2 people. And Q and X, there are exactly 2 people. As Q and X, there are exactly 2 people. Now P sits second to the left of V. Now P is seated second to the left of V. Now V and W are adjacent to each other. Then if you take V at this place, now if you take V at this place, V and W are adjacent to each other, and next at the same time, and S and W to Q and X are, there are 2 persons P and V. P is seated second to the left of P, then P will be here. And if P is here, then U and P are not adjacent to each other. And 1 person between Y and W, and 1 in between Y and W, then as W is here, Y must be here. And 1 person between Y and W. As 1 person between Y and W, there are 2 persons between X and U, X must be here. Now X is here, and finally who is the person after here? And U must be at this place. U and P cannot be adjacent to each other, isn't it? Hence, whatever the assumption we have taken, W at this place is not possible. And if W is not possible there, then what is the only possibility we have for this W? And W must be here. Am I certain the W? Now W is here, then S and W, there are 2 people, and P is seated second to the left of V, and Q and X, there are exactly 2 people. And Q and X, V and W are adjacent to each other. As V and W are adjacent to each other, then can you take V at this place? Now V is here, P sits second to the left of V is not possible. Hence V cannot be at this place. V is here. Now V is here. P must be at this place. Now P is here. Q and X, there are exactly two people. 1, 2, X will be here. Then, and U and P are not adjacent to each other. Any other information that is left over here? And one person sits between Y and W. Now in between Y and W, there must be exactly one person. Y is here. Y is here. Who is the person left over? U is the person left. Then here in this one, what is the position of S with respect to U? And S with respect to U, 1, 2, 3, third to the right. Now third to the right, choice for question number 66. Then 67, who among the following persons sits fifth to the right of P? Now fifth to the right of P, that is U. U choice to question number 67. Then 68, and 68, which of the following statements is true? And P is an immediate neighbor of S, that is false. And one person between T and Y, one person between T and Y, that is again false. And W sits second to the right of R, and that is definitely true, choice 3. Only C, that is choice 3, question number 68. The next one, 69, and 4 out of the following means odd one out. W and Y, there is exactly one person, and between S and P, there is exactly one. U and Q, there is exactly one. V and P, there is exactly one. X and T, there is exactly one. Then here in this one, W and V, W is second to the left of Y, and S is second to the left of P. U is second to the left of Q, and V is second to the right of P. And so what is your answer here? Choice 4. Except choice 4. And in the remaining, first person is seated second to the left of the second person, choice 4. Then coming to 17, if all the persons are sitting in alphabetical order from P, then how many persons remain unchanged? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, isn't it? And Y. Then how many persons remain unchanged here? 2 persons. And who are those 2? And T and U are the 2 persons remain at the same place, choice to question number 70. Then next one, 71 onwards, it is based on set of words. Now set of words comes under the first or the second priority. Definitely under the first priority. Now in this one, in the first priority, the vowels are changed to the next letter. That means O will become P, and U will become V, and that's it. And consonants and previous letter. Consonant Q minus 1 is what? P, and P minus 1 is O, N minus 1 is M, R minus 1 is Q, C minus 1 is V. T minus 1 is S, and M minus 1 is L. Now this is E, Q, O, K, R, and C. Then in how many words a letter appear twice? Now P appeared twice, and only in one word P appeared twice, that is choice 2, question number 71. Then 72, how many letters are there between second and third letters of the words which are from the left extreme and the right extreme respectively? And second, that is O, and third, that is D. Now between O and D, tell me how many letters are there? D and O. What is the value of D? 4, and O is 15, and 15 minus 4, 11, minus 1, 10, that is choice 4 in between. Clear? The next one, 73. If all the consonants of each word are changed to the previous letter, then how many words will have only consonants? Then consonants previous letter, and consonants each word are changed to previous. How many words will have only consonants? That means here is not asking to change this vowel at all. Hence these two cannot be an answer. Then for consonants, N minus 1 is M, R minus 1 is Q, C minus 1 is B. Now here F minus 1, this is a vowel. And L minus 1 is what? K, S minus 1 is R, D minus. Hence there are 2 words, there is no vowel at all, only consonants. And choice 3, question number 73. The next one, 74. Now in this 74, there are some 7 persons, and they are being compared in their heights. Now 7 persons are being compared in their heights, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these 6, 7 persons, and G is taller than L and shorter than E. G is taller than L and shorter than E, and K is taller than only M. Now this K is taller than whom? K is taller than only M. And F is taller than L. F is taller than L but not the tallest. And F is taller than L but not the tallest. And L is taller than H. Now this L is taller than whom? L is taller than H. As L is taller than H, then who must be the tallest here? And among these, E must be the tallest, isn't it? Then between F and G, who is the tallest? That is not really known. If F is here, G will be here, or if F is here, G will be here. And the remaining two persons, who are the remaining two persons? L and H must be at this place. Then coming to this one, and who among the following persons is the tallest? Now E is the tallest, that is choice to question number 74. And how many persons are shorter than F? And either 4 or 5 persons are shorter than F, and it cannot be determined, choice for question number 75. The next one in this one, 76 onwards. Now it is based on floor arrangement, and how many persons are there? 8 persons. And there are only 8 persons who are staying on these 8 different floors, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 persons on these 8 different floors. Then coming to condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, 8 persons on these 8 different floors. Then in the first one, and D lives above the floor of G. Now this D is above the floor of G, and C neither lives adjacent to E, not at the bottom, and C is not adjacent to E, and C cannot be at the bottom. And next one, G lives on one of the floors above F. Now G is on one of the floors above whom? On one of the floors above F. And only one person between E and D. Now in between E and D, how many people are there? There must be exactly one person. And D who lives below the floor of H. Now this D is below the floor of H, H must be above this one, H, D and G. And next one, floor of H, only one person lives in between A and B. Now in between A and B, how many people? There must be exactly one. No one lives between G and C, and so G and C are adjacent to each other. G and C are adjacent. And D lives above the floor of E. Now D lives above the floor of E. A lives immediately below the floor of H. Now A is immediately below the floor of H. Now H and A must be together. Can they get information? Now, any other different information here? And D lives above the floor of G. And C neither lives adjacent to E nor on the bottom. G lives on one of the floors above F. And next one, only one person between E and D. And D who lives below the floor of H. D is below the floor of H. Only one person between A and B. One person between A and B. No one lives between G and C are adjacent to each other. And D lives above the floor of E. And A lives immediately below the floor of H. And A is immediately below the floor of H. And so H and A. Now H, A, D and G, isn't it? Now H, A, D, and there is a blank over here. Then if you take H at this place, then A is here and D is here. Between D and E there is exactly one person. And D and E there is exactly one person. D is above this one. H and E are adjacent. H, D and G must be this order. And between A and B there must be exactly one person. B must be here, isn't it? Now B is here, A and B there is exactly one person. C cannot be at this place. And C and E, C cannot be here, and C is here. And if C is here, between G and F, now G is above this F, this is G, and this would be F. Then in this one, question number 76, and who lives on the 4th floor? Now E lives on the 4th floor, choice to question number 76. And which of the following statements is are true? D lives just above the floor of B. D is just above the floor of B, that is definitely true. And next one, both A and B. D lives above the floor. One person lives between E and F. One in between E and F, that is false. And A lives on an odd number floor, that is definitely true. Only A and C, both A and C, choice for question number 77. Then 78. Now how many persons live between C and H? Now in between C and H, how many people are there? There are exactly 5. 5, that is choice 3, question number 78. Then 79th one, 4 out of the following means odd one out. C, A, G, B, F. Now C is on the 2nd floor, and A is on the 7th floor, and G is on the 3rd floor, and B on the 5th floor, and F is on the 1st floor. Hence, except C, the remaining are living on an odd number floor. And so what is your answer? Choice 1, question number 79. Then coming to this 80 here, which among the following statements is true? And C and E lives on adjacent floors. C and E adjacent floors, and 2 persons in between G and H, that's again false. and H leaves below B, and H is below this B, that's again false, and C leaves 2 floors below E, that is definitely true. Choice for question number 80. Then 81 onwards. Now here in this 81 onwards, some books are papers. Now some of the books or papers can be written as, some books are papers. Now these are the books that are papers. Now book and a paper. Some books are papers and only a few papers are pens. Only some of the papers are pens but not all. That means all these papers cannot be a part of this pen. And no pen is a pencil. No intersection between pen and a pencil. Then first one, all pencils can be papers. Now this entire pencil can be part of paper or not? Tell me whether I can able to write pencil like this or not? Yes. And some papers are not pencils. Now as of now there is no paper which is pencil here, and that is true. To make this one false, I need to prove all papers are pencils. This entire paper must be part of this pencil. Can I write pencil like this? Now if you write pencil like this, no pen is a pencil, will become false. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn, and this will be true forever. Hence both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2, choice 5, question number 81. The next one, 82. Now some kiwis or mangoes. Now some of the kiwis or mangoes can be written like this. These are the kiwis that are mangoes. And only a few mangoes are pears. Only some mangoes are pears but not all. And all these pears are bananas. This entire pear is a part of this banana. And all kiwis are bananas, that is false. Some kiwis are not banana, that is definitely true. Now to make this one false, now we need to prove all kiwis are bananas. All kiwis are bananas. Now tell me whether I can able to write kiwi like this or not. Yes. Hence alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. And if you write kiwi like this, all kiwis are bananas has become true now. Hence what is your answer? When the first one is true, second is false, second is true, first is false. Hence either 1 or 2, choice 3, question number 82. And 82, it is choice 3. The next one, 83. Only a few mobiles are computers. Only some of the mobiles are computers but not all. Only some mobiles are computers but not all. That means all these mobiles is not a part of computer. All computers are laptops. All these computers are what? Laptops. And only a few laptops of cameras. Only some laptops are cameras but not all. Only some laptops are cameras but not all. The next one, some mobiles are not cameras. That is as of now, that is true. Some cameras are not computers. Now this is also true. Now both the conclusions are true. Now to make this one false, now we need to prove all mobiles are cameras. All mobiles are cameras. Is it possible here or no? Why it is not possible? Because now only some mobiles are computers but not all. Now here he is talking about cameras. All mobiles are cameras. Yes, it is possible. Clear? Now this is camera. Now this camera I can able to write like this. Then wherein I can able to prove all mobiles are cameras is true. Next one, some cameras are not computers. Now when I need to prove all cameras are computers. All cameras are computers, I can able to write camera like this or not? Yes. Hence both the conclusions are false. Neither 1 nor 2, choice for question number 83. The next one, 84. Only a few blue are red. Only some of the blue are red but not all. Only some blue are red but not all. Isn't it? Only some blue are red but not all. And all red is black. This entire red is a part of this black. And some black are yellow. Intersection between black and then yellow. And first one, some red are not yellow. And there is definitely true as of now. Some blue are not red. And there is also definitely true. Now to make the first one false, I need to prove all red are yellow. All red are yellow means tell me whether I can able to write yellow like this or not. Yes. Hence I have proven a case where all red are yellow is true. Some red are not yellow will be false. Some blue are not red. To make this one false, I need to prove all blue are red. But as it is not possible to bring all these blue under this red. Isn't it? Hence it cannot be false, definitely true, only 2. That is choice 2, question number 84. The next one, 85. Now in this 85, it is based on a number 92735,814. 92735,814 is the number. And how many such pairs of digits are there? Are there in the number as when the digits are rearranged in descending order within the number. Now the numbers are arranged in the descending order. When they are arranged in the descending order 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now these are the numbers we have. Then how many such pairs of digits are there? 9. And next one, and 8 and 7, they are not adjacent. 8 and 5 there is exactly 1. 8 and 4 there are exactly 2. And 8 and 3, 3 numbers. And 8 and 2, there are 4 numbers here. Here again, here there are 3 numbers. 8 and 1, 8 and 1 are consecutive. And with the help of it, there is no pair at all. Then coming to this one, 7. Now 7 and 5. Now 7 and 5, and 7 and 4, 7 and 3 there are 2. 7 and 2 there are how many? And 7 and 2 they are adjacent. 7 and 1 there are 4. And with the help of 7 also there is no such digit. And 5 and 4, and 5 and 3. Now 5 and 3, 5 and 2 there are 2. Now here again 5 and 2 there are 2, here again there are 5 and 2 there are 2. And they form a pair. And next one 5 and 1, 5 and 1 there is 1, not possible. Next one 4 and 3, and 4 and 3, and 4 and 2 there is 1. And here 4 and 1 there are 3, not possible here. Then between 3 and 2, and 3 and 1, 3 and 1, then 2 and 1. Clear? Now how many pairs are there? As of now from left to right there is only one pair. Now 7, 8. Now 7 and 8. 7 and 9. Now 9 and 7. 9 and 7 there is 1. Here again there is 1 more. And so many pairs we have? There are only 2 pairs. Now 85 there is choice 2. The next one 86 to 90. Now in this 86 to 90 there are some 10 persons and seated in a row, seated in 2 different rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is 1 row. Another row, there are 5 more persons here. And in this one, now PQ are SNT and all of them are facing towards south. Now PQ are SNT, they are facing towards south. And next one, A, B, C, D and E, they are facing towards north, A through E. And therefore in the given each, and they like different cars. D sits out to the right of C and like starter. Now D sits out to the right of C and like starter. How many possibilities we have? And D sits out to the right of C means C is here, D is here, and D like starter. And this is one possible. And in the next case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here again there are 5 people. And D sits out to the right of the one who likes this one, and Tata is here. And only 2 persons between B and the one who is facing T. Now B and the one who is facing T, there must be exactly 2 people. And R sits second to the right of the one who likes Q. And both B and Q sits second to the right of the one who likes Tata. Now here there is an important information. Q is second to the right of the one who is facing the one Tata. Tata's opposite second to the right, who is that person? Q. And Tata's opposite second right, Q is the answer. Then as Q is here, then Q sits second to the right of the one P likes Hyundai, and only one person between Q and the one Nissan. Now between Q and the one who like Nissan, there must be exactly 1 person. And Q and Nissan, there must be exactly 1. And the one who like Nissan can be here, or Nissan can be at this place. And R sits second to the right of the one who likes Kia. R is seated second to the right of the one who likes Kia. And Nissan and Kia are not adjacent to each other. And Nissan is not an immediate neighbor of Kia. And so Nissan is not an immediate neighbor of Kia. And Kia cannot be here, and cannot be here, cannot be here. Hence this case is completely ruled out. Are you getting this one or not? And Nissan is and seated second to the right of the and Kia. R is seated second to the right of Nissan. And so Nissan cannot be at this. Sorry, R is seated second to the right of what? Right of Kia. R is seated second to the right of Kia. Then and P likes Hyundai. R is seated second to the right of this one. Then if you take R at this place, now Kia. Now if you take Kia at this place, then R is seated second to the right of this one. And if Kia is here, Nissan cannot be here, Nissan is at this place. Now if Nissan is here, A is an immediate neighbor of the one who is facing R, and so A can be either here or here, there are 2 different possibilities. And E likes Audi but does not sit at the extreme ends of the row. And S is facing the one who sits second to the right of the one BMW. Hence we have one more information here, and regarding R sits second to the right of the one Kia, and both B and E do not like Jaguar, and Q sits second to the right of the one, and P likes Hyundai, and P likes Hyundai. As P likes Hyundai, where should this be? P must be here, and P likes Hyundai. Must repeat. And if P likes Hyundai here, and S is facing the one who sits second to the right of BMW, and does not sit at the extreme end. SC is not at the extreme end, SC is here. Now SC is here, now BMW must be at this place, BMW. Must repeat. Now BMW is here, then we have one more, the one who likes Ford sits to the immediate left of bench. Now Ford is to the immediate left of bench, and E cannot be at the extreme end. As E cannot be at the extreme end, now we have one more information regarding this B. Now B guns information unda manaki, and D sits third to the right, and only two persons sitting between B and the one who is facing T. Now finally T is here, the one who is facing T, and B there must be exactly two people. If B is here, E must be here, and E is what? And E likes Audi. Then if E is here, A must be here, and if A is T, R, Q, P, S, then these two. The one who likes Ford sits to the immediate left of bench. Now Ford is to the immediate left of bench, this is Ford, and which is to the immediate left of bench. Ford is to the immediate left of bench. At the same time, B does not, both B and E do not like Jaguar, and B and E do not like Jaguar, and so A likes Jaguar. Now if A likes Jaguar, BMW, RE, Tata, Hyundai, Kia, Ford, Benz and Nissan, then what is left over here? And Volkswagen. Volkswagen or Volvo? Now Volvo is here. Then which among the following car does B like? Now B likes Volvo, choice to question number 86. And who among the following persons sits diagonal opposite to A? P the one who likes Hyundai, P the one who likes Hyundai, choice 5. And next one, which of the following statements is are true? P is facing the one who likes Volvo, and P is facing the one who likes Volvo, that is false. And next one, P is facing the one who likes Volvo is wrong. And next one, and two persons between T and Q, that's again false. And R likes Benz, that is definitely true, only C, that is choice 3, question number 88. And 4 out of the following means P and C, B, R, S. Now C, B, R, S. Now C, B, R, and S, these persons are the centers of these lines, and P is at the corner, and so choice 1, question number 89. And who among the following persons sits second to the left of the one who is facing S? S opposite B, B second left is C, the one who likes BMW, choice 4, question number 90. The next one, 91 onwards, it is based on inequalities. Now in this inequalities, L and K. L is here, K is here. Which element is common? T is common. L lesser than T, and at the same time K and K to T. K to T, what happens here? And symbols are opposite, hence first conclusion cannot be drawn. Next one, R and X. X is here and R is here, and the relation between these two. Which is common here? T is common. Now T lesser than or equals to R, T greater than or equals to X means X lesser than or equals to R. T. X lesser than or equals to R means R greater than or equals to X. And so only 2 is to choice to question number 91. The next one, 92. Now K and L. Now the relation between K and L, K is here and L is here. Now which element is common here? And between K and L, now the element that is common is S. Now S to T, T greater than or equals to K, and at the same time, and L to S, L greater than S, isn't it? L greater than S. Now L greater than S, L greater than K is 2 but not equals to. First one is wrong. Then H and P, and H is here and P is here. And again the element that is common is S. Now between S and P, there are two opposite symbols. Clear? Hence neither one nor 2, choice 4, 92. The next one, 93, the relation between Q and R. Q is here, R is here. Then which element is common? N is common. N lesser than or equals to R, and at the same time, N greater than or equals to Q means Q lesser than or equals to N. That is, Q is either lesser than or equals to R, and Q is either lesser than or equals to R, and L and R are one and the same. And in the place of R, I can take it as L and R are one and the same. And Q is come to, hence here Q lesser than R or Q equals to R. Q is either lesser than or equals to R. Either 1 or 2, choice 3, question number 93. Mas 93 choice. Finally, we have got that Q lesser than or equals to R. Here L equals to what? L equals to R. In the place of L, I have taken R. Then it has become Q lesser than R, Q equals to R. That is nothing but either R. The next one, 94. Now in this 94, the relation between G and L, V and L. G and L, now V equals to G. V equals to G means in the place of V, I can take it as G. Now between G and L, all the three symbols were existed in between these two only, isn't it? Then they are existing between these two. One is lesser than, the other one is greater than or equals to. Hence what can happen? Either or possibility, provided between G and L we need to have opposite symbol. Now G is here and L is here. N is common, G to N greater than, and N to L there is lesser than. Hence two opposite symbols between these two. Hence it is either 1 or 2, choice 3. 94 it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 95. Now in this 95, now which word can be formed with 1, 3, 4, 7? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what are the letters we have? N, T, E, O. And tone and note. Now tone and note are the two words that were given. And more than one such word, P as your answer, choice 595. Now in one of the examination, IBPS has given the same words. My same words which are note and tone. Okay? 95. Then 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100 there are some 7 persons. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. Attending different exams in a week starting from Monday ending on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Monday to Sunday. Now how many persons? 7 persons. And 7 persons from Monday to Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Then 7 persons were there, Monday to Sunday. Then coming to condition number 1. And CBSE is held after Thursday. And CBSE is held after Thursday. Now we can have 3 different possibilities, isn't it? After Thursday, now CBSE can be here, that is one possibility. And next one, CBSE is here, the second possibility. And CBSE is here, that is the third possibility. And so many possibilities we have? 3 possibilities. And next one, and 2 examinations between S and NEET. Now between S and NEET, there must be exactly 2 examinations. And R is attending IBPS. R is what? R IBPS. R is attending IBPS. And next one, R is attending IBPS and T is attending 2 days after the one MSET. Now T is attending 2 days after the MSET. Now T is attending 2 days after this MSET. And GATE is neither held Wednesday nor Saturday. Now GATE neither Wednesday nor Saturday. Now GATE cannot be on Wednesday and Saturday. The next one. And 2 exams are held between V and PG set. Now between V and PG set, how many examinations are there? There must be exactly 2. And at least 2 examinations are held between UPSC and CBSE. Now UPSC and CBSE, there must be exactly 2. And exactly 2 between, at least 2 examinations between these 2. And T's exam is on Thursday. Now T's exam is on Thursday. And next one, and R is attending before you. Now this R is attending the examination before you. And S is attending neither CBSE nor PG set. One exam held between you and CBSE. Now between you and CBSE, one examination is there. And between you and CBSE, there must be exactly 1 examination. Now, 1 exam you and CBSE. Now between you and CBSE, which attends first here? And you and CBSE. And at least 2 examinations are built between UPSC and CBSE. At least 2. And 1 examination between you and CBSE. The next one, P is not attending NEET. NEET which is held, UPSC does not held before MSET. And UPSC must be after this MSET. Isn't it? UPSC is after this MSET. Then T is here. And MSET. When should this MSET be? MSET must be on Tuesday. Now in all these cases, MSET must be on Tuesday. Now MSET is on Tuesday. We have taken this information. And next one, R is before this U. R is IBPS. And R is IBPS, one examination between U and CBSE. Now between U and CBSE, there must be exactly one examination. This case is not possible. Then U must be here. Now if U is here, then R must be here. R is what? R is IBPS. Are you getting this one or not? R is IBPS. R is before U. R is IBPS. And V and PGCET, there must be exactly 2. And this gate is neither on Wednesday nor on Saturday. And gate is neither Wednesday nor Saturday. And so gate can be either Thursday or Sunday. And Thursday or Sunday. And P is not attending NEET. And NEET which is held before V. Now NEET is before V. Now NEET is before V. As NEET is before V, and UPSC does not held before MSET. Then S is neither attending CBSE nor PGCET. Now S cannot be in these two places. S and NEET there must be exactly 2. And S cannot be here. And S cannot be here. And what are the different possibilities? S here. Now if you take S at this place, then between S and NEET there must be exactly 2. 1, 2, NEET will be here. Now follow here. Now if S and NEET were like this, then R is attending before U and R is before U. V and PGCET there must be exactly 2. And V and PGCET, NEET was held before V. Now NEET was held before V and V and PGCET there must be exactly 2. V cannot be here, isn't it? Then V must be here. V and PGCET there must be exactly 2. PGCET. PGCET. Now if PGCET is here, then this gate is neither Wednesday nor Saturday. Gate must be here. Now S and NEET there must be exactly 2. R IBPS, R is before this one. Gate V and PGCET there must be exactly 2. Then any other information that is left over here? And CBSE is held after 2 examinations between. 2 examinations are held between S and NEET. S and NEET 2. And there are at least 2 examinations between UPSC and CBSE. Now UPSC and CBSE, how many examinations are there? They are adjacent to each other, isn't it? Hence this case is completely ruled out. As this case is ruled out, now we have left with this case. Now in the last case, if you observe here, maker children. Now R, and R is before this U. As R is before this U, and NEET is before this V, and V and this one. R is before this U, R IBPS. R is before this U. If you take R here, and R is IBPS, and it is before this U. Then next one, and S and NEET. NEET is before this V. S and NEET there must be exactly 2 were there. V and PGCET there is exactly 1. And S. And there are at least 2 between UPSC and CBSE. Now between UPSC and CBSE, how many must be there? There must be exactly 2. As exactly 2 in between UPSC and CBSE. And now can we have UPSC at this place? Now if this is UPSC, then T's exam, R is attending before you, R is before you. And SC is attending neither CBSE nor PGCET. One examination between U and CBSE. Now between U and CBSE there must be exactly 1. One examination between U and CBSE. And P is not attending NEET. NEET was held before V. NEET was held before V, and so there must be exactly 2 in between V and PGCET. Now V and PGCET there must be exactly 2, and NEET is before this V. Now V cannot be at this place. Now V is here, then there are exactly 2 in between V and NEET. Mokkasar information chudandi. And CBSE is held on after Thursday, 2 examinations between S and NEET. Now between S and NEET there must be exactly 2 examinations. Then S and NEET there must be exactly 2 examinations. NEET is before this V, Hence, where should this NEET? Then can you take NEET at this place? And R is attending IBPS, T is attending 2 days after MSET, and GATE is neither held on Wednesday nor Saturday. GATE cannot be Wednesday and Saturday. Hence, when should this GATE be? GATE must be on Friday. Must open the GATE. Now, GATE is on Friday, and there are 2 examinations between V and PG set. Now, V and PG set, and NEET is before this V. NEET is before this V, and V and PG set, at least 2 examinations, UPSC and CBSE, and R is attending before you, and SC is attending neither CBSE nor PG set, and S cannot be at this place. And S and NEET, there must be exactly 2. Hence, S and NEET, and 1 examination between U and CBSE. P is not attending NEET. NEET which is held before V, and UPSC does not held before MSET. Then what are the different possibilities we have? And we can have S at this place. Now, if S is here, there are 2 examinations and S. S and NEET, there are exactly 2, NEET must be here. If NEET is here, and NEET is before this V, V is here. And V and PG set. Now, V and PG set, how many are there? And V and PG set, there must be exactly 1. And V and PG set, there must be exactly 1, PG set is here. Now, if PG set is here, then UPSC must be here. Between CBSE and UPSC, at least 2 examinations were there. At least 2. Then at the same time, then regarding this, P is not attending NEET. Hence, P must be here. Now, if P is here, Q must be NEET. Then which of the following examination is held on Friday? On Friday, that is U, GATE choice 2. 97, which of the following statements is or not true? P is attending the exam on Monday. P Monday, that is false. And 2 between R and Q. And 2 in between R and Q, that is again false. And not true means P attending Monday false, and 2 between R and Q false. U's exam held before Wednesday, that's again false. And all the 3 conditions are false. Choice for 97. 98. How many examinations are held between V and UPSC? Now, in between V and UPSC, how many are there? There are exactly 3. Now, 3, choice for 98. 99. Which of the following statements is true? MSET is held on Monday, that is false. And GATE is held on Wednesday, that is again false. And NEET is held on Saturday, that is definitely true. Choice 3, question number 99. And finally, 100. 4 out of the following is odd one out. P and PG set. Now, between P and PG set, there is exactly 1. And T and Saturday, there is exactly 1. And U and CBSE, there is exactly 1. And P is before this PG set. And T is before this Saturday. And U is before this CBSE. R is before this UPSC. And S on Monday. S is after this Monday. And so choice 5 is odd one, question number 100. Clear? Now this is about question number 66 to 100. And now paper number 26. Then number series completed? And question numbers please. 31. Then coming to question number 31. Now 31 to 35. Now finding the next number here. Now 400 and 200. How to represent this one? Into 0.5. Now this is into 1.5. Into 0.5, 1.5. This is 2.5. Next must be 3.5. Now 3.5, what is the number we have? 2625. And 31 choice 1. The given numbers are multiplied with 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Then 32, 10, 10, 17, 10. Now here the difference is 17. And 17 and 43, the difference is 26. And 43 and 106, the difference is 63. Now this can be written as 4 cube minus 1, 3 cube minus 1, 2 cube minus 1, 1 cube minus 1. Then 5 cube minus 1, 124. 124 plus 106. How much is that one? 230. 230, that is choice for question number 32. Then next one, 33. 452 plus how much? 8. And 460 and 36, the difference is how much? Minus 24. And next one is how much? Plus 72. That is 8 into 3. 24 into 3. 72 into 3 is how much? 216. Isn't it? Then next one into 3. and 216 into 3 is how much? 648. Now 648 must be added to this one. Last digit is 0. 940, 33, choice 2. Then 34. Now 2, 8. 2 and 3, how can you express this one? Now 2 into 1 plus 1, 3 into 2 plus 4, into 3 plus 9, into 4 plus 16, and finally into 5 plus 25. 172 into 5 plus 25. Now 172 into 5 plus 25, what is the number we have? And 172 into 5 is, and 172 into 5 and divided by 2, 8 and 860. 860 plus 25, 885, choice 3, 34. And finally 35, 8 and 7 can be expressed as 8 into 1 minus 1. Next here 7 into 2 minus 4. And 10 into 3 minus 9. Into 1 minus 1 square, into 2 minus 2 square, into 3 minus 3 square, into 4, 84 minus 16, into 5 minus 25. Now 68 into 5 is how much? 340. Now 340 minus 25, 315. Now 315, choice for question number 35. Then, now this is about paper number 26. Clear? Now you can leave the class.